Hey, welcome to this little MTG. I'm going to open another box of Modern Horizons 3 Collector's Boosters. I opened a textured foil Ajani in my first box. Really nice, but the funny thing is it's only textured on one side. You can kind of see that, and then the front side's just kind of like this rainbow ripply foil effect. Still cool though, and there was a little bit of a blemish on the front. Also, support LGS, and you might get one of these Flusterstorms as a buy a box promo. Okay, so let's get into this one. The textured foils aren't that easy to hit. I think they're 1.9%. They're either a special guest or an one of the flip walkers. There are 3 or 4 of them. 5 of them maybe. Rel, Ajani. Ajani's the most valuable one. I think it's one of the most playable ones. And we've got 12 packs to get through and see what goodness we get. Alright, lots and lots of variants in this. I tried to read up collecting MH3 and there were just so many percentages upon percentages that I just gave up. But I kind of got the gist of how these packs are broken down. I should have read them before I opened my first box. But anyway, let's get into it. I'll explain it very quickly. So there are generally 4 Pringle commons at the front. 2, 3, 4. Really strong in draft. And then there are 3 Pringle uncommons. This one's, yeah, literally they come off the sheet. So there are 3 uncommons. And then you have an EA Eldrazi land. Let's zoom into making sure. Yep, you can see Eldrazi in there. That's I think Emrakul or Kozilek. And then the next 2 slots, you have a retro slots, and you have a chance to hit wastes, snow-covered wastes or foil wastes in them. They look something like this and this in variations of foil. So those are the first time wastes are being printed in snow-covered. So let's see if we get any. Those are nice ones to hit. Nope, we don't. What you can get in this retro foils from MH2. So in this case, this is a retro non-foil or foil from MH2. The next one could be non-foil or foil. It is a foil. It's foil from MH3. So there we go. And then generally our first rare or mythic. This is a reprint. It's Urza's Incubator. It's in modern now. Really strong, powerful typal card. You guess because Eldrazi is a thing, energy is a thing. You want to choose a creature type. Let's say Eldrazi. Creature spells cost 2 less to cast. Especially want to get those big fat titans down earlier, right? And one of the commander decks is an Eldrazi as well. So these ones, they come from reprints, so they show which set they're originally from. All right, then the next slot is, I think, a regular, it's a commander EA. So Soulhorn Nemesis. Choose a player. When it ATBs, if source would deal damage to that player, deals double damage. Love these doubling cards, but only one player, not everybody. And then you got Archery of Innovation. This is an EA EA non-foil from the set itself. I've opened this before in my other videos, so watch that. It's one of those ETB untapped if it meets a requirement. In this case, if you control an island, and it has a full cycle of 5 colors. The green one is particularly strong, I think, and then it's got a secondary activated ability, which is blue and a tap. The next spell you cast has Improvise. Not mythic. The next one is an MH3 card. It's one of these profile commander cards. So again, another variant. In this slot, yeah, let me see. It could be Edge Foil. Yeah, it's called Booster Fun Rare, Commander Rare, they're calling it. Yeah. And with traditional foil, and then the next one is Commander Foil. 2 rares with Borderless extended retro frame. So this one's a Booster Fun one, Layla. Quite a good card, but not valuable. Let's see if we get a mythic. Yeah, it's an edge foil mythic of some sort. Kalia of the Vast. This is edge foil. So, which slot is this? Yeah, I think the last slot can be edge foil, extended, or retro. In this case, it's got my least favorite foil treatment, which is etched. Kalia is a mythic. I think Kalia is worth a little something. There are many variants of Kalia in this one. But the last slot is where it's yeah, I think that's the biggest hit. That's the extended art, borderless, or retro frame card, or one of the following, the double. That's where you also see the Serialized Eldrazi in that slot as well. So let's see if we get lucky. That's the slot you're looking for. Energy is back, so you'll notice lots of energy cards. Won't spend too much time on the uncommons and commons. But I do like that they brought in those flip lands. Oh, this is a nice one. Priest of Titania. This is actually a pauper staple back when elves were a thing. It's kind of a baby Gaia's Cradle in a way. but it's upshifted from Urza's, I think, Saga into an uncommon. All right, we got one of these lands, so that's one of the chase uncommons. EA land, we get a, nope, we don't get a waste. Those wastes are hard to find. We've got Strike It Rich, which is a reprint from MH2. So one of the reprints, we open Dragon Rage Channel as well. The first rare is Kozilek's Command. Nice, this is a set foil. I wanted one of these. It's a command for, in colors for Eldrazi. It's Kindred Instant. It's got 3 different modes. You can choose 2. One of them is target player creates a X0, so it's an X colors. You can create spawn tokens which set for colors. Target player scries X and draws a card, exile target creature with mana value X or less and exile the X target. So pretty good. Not bad. It's got 4 different modes. You pick 2. Yeah, start scaling up from there. We've got, ooh, this is a waste of a mythic slot. You got Omo, Queen of Vesuva. It's a commander, from the face commander from the Tricky Terrain. So I won't go too much detail. We got Crabomination. Ew. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good, actually. It's emerged from artifact when ETB's target opponent exiles a top card library, a card random from graveyard, and a card from random from your hand. You may cast a spell without paying its cost. So pretty powerful effect. You can emerge for cheaper as well. Crabomination. Got a rare, Primal Prayers. This is nice. It's sort of a take on Food Chain, I think. Or is it Allurin? It's Allurin, Food Chain. Oh my god, I cannot remember. I'm tired. Got a rare. Guide of Souls, not very good, this one. Just makes stuff bigger. Okay, keep going. Primal Prayers. So far, I don't think anything's terribly pricey yet. Haven't hit any chase cards, haven't hit any fetch lands either. I had 4 in my last box, but yeah. Anyway, we've got a Hydras, the X spells. There is an X spell matters card. Roshin as a commander. I open a few. Kozilek's Unsealing. Cephaloid Coliseum, nice one. Much needed reprint for Dredge and some of the commander decks. Mono blue in particular when you're going to get stuff in the yard. Munitions Expert from MH2. Score Ember Mage from MH3. Null Drifter, the second one I've opened. This one, regular set foil. I had a retro non-foil earlier. Pretty cool. Evoke, draw 3 cards. Got Overlocked Electromancer from MH, the commander. Got a rare, which Pearl Medallion. I opened couple of Ruby and 1 Sapphire Medallion. Now we've got Pearl in they're back in MH3. They're in MH3. They're modern staples now, I guess. In modern, were they ever not in modern? Got, ooh, nice. This should have been foil though, but this is nice. Emrakul, the World Anew. Madness, pays 6 and 1 colorless. Whenever you cast this spell, gain control of all creatures target player controls. Flying, protection for spells and permanents that were cast this turn. Is it protection for spells that were cast this turn? And also permanents? I think so. The wording could be a little bit confusing. When an ET leaves the battlefield, sack all creatures you control. Yeah, not bad. 12/12. No haste though. Good enough. Or you could use the land that you can exert and then creature gets haste. Pretty cool. Not sure it's the most powerful one, but you know, if there's a way to madness it out of your hands, it'd be really cool. Got a Mythic here, Prismatic Ending. This is special guest card. My first special guest, not the best one, but it's okay. Not particularly thrilled by that pull, but yeah, first world problems, like I said. When you get to open $400 boxes of $400 boxes of booster packs, shouldn't really be complaining. Hey, I am grateful to be able to open this on camera for all of you, so thank you for joining me. I love these new Pauper lands. They're really flexible. Got 3 uncommons as usual. Wirewood Symbiote, another elf staple. Got our Swamp and Evolution Witness in non-foil. And our foil is Meltdown. Oh, Meltdown's a nice reprint, much needed. Price was trending up as a sideboard card in Legacy. Things like Storm, Epic Storm. You really want to use it to destroy stuff that gets in your way, like Chalice of the Void. Meltdown. Nice, retro foil. Got a rare. Wheel of Potential. Not one of the strongest wheels but it is a wheel effect. It's nice to see them in the set. The art Drew Baker was put on sale as well. All right, Filigree Racer. I haven't seen a fetch then. This is nice, Kaladeshi style. It's a vehicle with lots of energy. When it ATBs get 4 energy. When it attacks, you may pay 2. When you do target instant or sorcery, gains jumpstart. Can't remember what jumpstart is. I think it did. I can't remember. But anyway, we'll find out. Ripples of Undeath. Nothing too exciting. Flooded Strand. There we go. Our first fetch land here. One of many to come, I hope. And the last card is Aether Revolt. Aether Revolt is... What does this do? As long as a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, if a source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage. +2, whenever you get 1 or more energy, it deals that much damage to any target. Okay, so if you got a way to loop energy, like Decoction Module or something, some way to create energy when... I guess there is a potential combo. But it's a bit expensive. You might as well just get Impact Tremors. Impact Tremors, if you create lots of tokens, you ping people for 1. So in this case, if there... I guess you'd have the way to put creatures in the battlefield to generate energy, and when you generate energy, you just shoot people for damage. Roundabout way, I guess some energy decks might want to play it as a finisher, combo piece, who knows. Aether Revolt. Nothing terribly expensive either. This box has been pretty okay. We did get the Emrakul, so that's really cool. Nice. We got Meltdown in non-foil. We have Grim Servant. Yeah, when you ETB search your library for card mana value less than or equal to your devotion, the black, reveal it, put in your hand, you loop. So it's a play on Grim Tutor. So really nice. So cute. So this set is really all about paying homage to old cards and putting new spins on it. There is Necrodominance as well. So we got Flage. It's a mythic. Playable as a Titan that is similar to Uro. In this case, it's Boros Titan. When you sack it unless you escape. When it ETBs and attacks, it deals basically Lightning Helix something. And then you can escape it for red, red, blue, blue when it comes back in. I think it's playable. Yeah, we got another Mythic. This is nice. Not worth a whole ton, but Satya. It's one of the face commanders for the energy deck. The foiling dulls the art a little bit, but still nice. I like this card because you can make tokens when you attack. Basically, you want to be an aggressive deck and just make tons of tokens. Anyway, here's Satya. We got another MH3 side profile card, Kudo King Among Bears. Let's zoom in and see what it does. Basically, other creatures. It's a play on the other Mother Bear. Everything becomes 5/5, I think. This one, everything becomes a 2/2 and a bears, but it's a smaller version of it. It's like Mini Bear. Mini Bear. We got Psychic Frog in retro, so where it's a play on Psychic Frog. When Psychic Frog deals combat damage, a player Planeswalker draw a card. You can discard a card, put a counter on it. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard against flying. It's okay. Fun. Got it. Oh, this is nice. All right, I'll take it. It's a retro foil Endurance. I opened a retro Grief. I'm missing 2 more to complete my Endurance playset, so this is always welcome. 3/4 for 3 is nothing to laugh at, and the most important thing is Flash. It's really good against graveyard decks like Dredge. Basically, you flash it in, one target player play it, puts all the cards from the graveyard at the bottom of their library in any order. So it really stops Dredge. It also stops things like Living End. Graveyard decks, basically, if you're trying to reanimate something, you flash it in and they shuffle everything into your graveyard. So great sideboard card, even main deckable sometimes, because 3/4 for 4 is pretty good. All right, like this one, Null Elemental Blast. I open a retro foil rare. It completes the cycle. There's red, Pyroblast, Hydroblast, Null Blast. I don't think it'd be fair if you make. It might break the color pie if you make a white, green, black blast. All right, keep on going. These are some of the flip lands that I really like. Yeah, just dual modes, always flexible. Spell on one side, MDFC, land on the back. Here we go, Nesting Grounds, and It That Heralds. Sorry, I skipped that. That was a bit quick. So It That Heralds is colors. It makes your colorless spells with mana value 7 or greater cost 1 less to cast, and then it's also a Lord. It is also a Lord. Get it? All right, retro foil Nesting Grounds. The second one I've opened. Another Aether Revolt. I think that seems to be the pattern for these decks. They tend to be repeats for some cards. It's how they are collated. We got MH3, Trinex. Dreamtide Whale, saw a little bit of buzz about it. Vanishing 2 whenever a player casts a second spell each turn. Proliferate. Kind of cute, soft little cuddly whale here. Art by Ron Spears. Really cute. Alright, we got, wait a minute, what is going on? 2 Flooded Strands. The exact same type of, okay, sure. Then we got Crick and EA Foil. Nothing too special. Getting a bit lost as to how to do these packs. But anyway, 2 Flooded Strands. Okay, not going to complain. Blue fetches are always good. Blue fetches. Not Polluted Delta, but not... I want to get an EA Foil, Retro Foil one. Peril Strike. Alright. Static Prison. Bridgeworks Battle. Really cute. Cool art though. Very old school. Got Unstable Amulet. Tireless Provision again. This is a nice one. Reprint from MH2. Got Nadu, finally. Got a Nadu. I've been wanting to open this one. Gonna play it. There's been a bit of buzz around it in Commander. Basically, it's a way to repeatedly get card draws, creatures you control with. Whenever this creature becomes the target of a spell ability, reveal a top card of the library. It's a land card, put it in the battlefield, otherwise put it in your hand. Triggers twice, so you target it with stuff like Shuko. Just equip the draw card. Or it's not just him, it's creatures you control. So imagine if you have a Shuko in the battlefield, 5 creatures, and each creature you target the Shuko, equip, unequip, equip, unequip, draws 2 cards. Nadu himself. It's really sick deck, you know. Alright, Broodmate Tyrant. This is really nice. The art by Chris Rand. This is a reprint, but really beautiful. Art went for, I don't know, 9K maybe, USD. But it's one of Chris's more impressive works. Really good use of color and light. Beautiful. I mean, his work's always good, but this is stellar. Anyway, next one, Disrupt the Flute. I think it's got a bit of buzz. It ETBs, choose a card, spells with a card. It's one of those text type cards. Activated ability of sources with a chosen name can be activated unless they're mana abilities. So it's okay. I think Vexing Bubble, which I opened one in the play booster, was a lot better. Oh my god, I accidentally revealed it. We got Ashling, we got Disrupt the Flute, and we have one of these lands. It's the white one. I don't know what land cycle this is called, but anyway, it ETBs tapped unless you control planes, and then 2 white tap. Look at the top 5 cards in the library. You may reveal a historic card from them and put them in your hand, put the rest at the bottom of the library. I think if you're playing a mono white commander, yeah, sure, having some utility to draw when you're not using your mana, it's always helpful. Not particularly the most exciting, but yeah, it's alright. It's serviceable. But I think there are plenty of other utility cards that you might want to play instead. Okay, what we got? Signature Slam, Throwdown, Victimize. Oh, I realize I'm off camera. Let's zoom in and focus. Planes. Oh, Victimize. A second Victimize. Got Retro and Regular. Then we got It That Heralds in nice retro foil. I really love these retro foils. They look so shiny. Got Ral, Monsoon Mage. So we've got Ral Zarek as a flip walker. Mythic, 1 of 5 flips. I think these are the planeswalkers that are in the set. Sorin, Ral, Tamio, and Grist, as well as Ajani. I don't know what the lore is for the set, but really cool. But Aurora Shifter. So Ral is what happens. It's a discount. It makes instant and sorceries cost 1 less. When you cast instant and sorcery spell in your turn, flip a coin. Oh, I'm going to put it in my coin flip deck. If you lose a flip, it deals 1 damage to you. If you win a flip, you may exile Ral and return him tapped. On the other side, what happens? He ETBs with additional loyalty counter for each instant sorcery cast this turn. So it starts with 2 plus 1 until your next turn. The instant in sorcery costs 1 less to cast. -2 deals 2 damage among 1 or 2 targets. Draw a card if you control blue permanent other than Rel. And then -8 ulti is exile top 8 cards of the library. You may cast instant sorcery spells among them without. I guess it's good for spell slinging deck more than a coin flip deck, but yeah, still value. Okay, all right, this thing, it's one of those clone effects. Looks, I like the art. Justina Dura. Whenever it deals common damage to player, you get that much energy. Beginning of your combat in your turn, you may pay 2 energy. When you do it, it becomes a copy of another target creature you control, except he has this the first ability. Oh, it'd be great, much better if you can copy opponent's stuff. Anyway, let's see if we get more good stuff. Spring Heart Nantuko, I'm not familiar with this one. This is MH3. It's got Bestow, which is came out in the Born of the Gods, that era. So it's like an enchantment. So this, in case it's either a creature or you can use it as an enchantment. You can enchant a creature for +1/+1 or cast it as a creature. Whenever it's got landfall, whenever the land enters the battlefield and you control, you pay 1 and a green. If it's attached to a creature you control, yep, if you do create a token that's a copy of that creature, if you didn't create a token this way, create a 1/1 green insect creature token. Basically, bestow it and then it gets value. Alright, let's see what my next card is. Warren Soul Trader. Wow. This one, the art went for like 9 grand on the MTG art market, 9,000 US. I think somebody really got in a bidding war with a well-known collector of goblins, the Gobmaster. Anyway, Warren Soul Trader, but it is really good art by Pete Ventus. So it evokes the early days, well, mid-2000s Magic, old school, not some of the more digital type, you know, imagery. Anyway, this one has combo potential. Pay 1 life, sack another creature, create a creature treasure token. We got Null Drifter and Servo. So I've opened 3 versions of Null Drifter. I got the retro foil, retro non-foil, and the regular border. Cool. Not sure I'm doing only 2 fetches in this one. The other box had 4. So let's see if I can pick up the pace with the fetches. What are you guys looking forward to most about this set? Fetch lands, flares. I haven't seen a single flare in this box either. Flip walkers, the commander sets maybe, which I will be getting and opening. Let's see, Marionette Apprentice and Jolted Awake. No wastes. Bloodstained Maya, that's our 3rd fetch as regular set foil. Final Act is kind of a play on Farewell. This is a black version. You can choose one or more. Destroy all creatures, planeswalkers, all battles. Wow, it's odd to see them put battles, but I guess that's a new thing. Exile all graveyards. Each opponent loses all counters. Not as powerful as Farewell though. It's from Commander. Rare Pearl Ear, Imperial Advisor. I do not like these side profile art cards. People like them, but I just find them pretty plain. Nothing but the art, it's just the presentation, because the background's just a static solid color. So yeah, here we go. Got Flare of Malice, our first flare in this box, and the second one I've opened. I opened an EA in the other box. And we've got Failure, Exuberant Shepherd. This is our cute little doggo as the card in the... I don't know how much it's worth, but I don't think the doggo's worth that much, but kind of cute. Doggos always sell. Oh, talking about doggos, I haven't actually opened my Secret Lair cats and dogs that I've been meaning to, but a bit lazy. Filming takes a bit of time and effort. I started a new job not too long ago, so been trying to throw myself into that so I don't have to much time on getting distracted and not focusing on the cards. Sorry guys, I'm actually looking off camera, but here we go. I'll look down back in my camera, I promise. I'll be better. Brain Search is like Brainstorm in Modern. Expensive Brainstorm, but anyway. Evolution Witness again. Got Guide of Souls again. You notice I opened an EA version earlier. So like I said, the way it works looks like that if you open one type of rare, you might get multiples of it. So if this slot, who knows, give me multiple fetch lands. Okay, the weird thing is the commander decks all generally come in EA, except for the Eldrazi commanders. They tend to come in non like this. So I think it's exactly the same as what you find in the decks. You notice that in the Collector's Commander decks, there are EA Ripple foils, but when it comes to Eldrazi deck, it was just regular foils. I don't know why. Anyway, Emerald Medallion, continuing the Medallion cycle. Not the most valuable one, but yeah, it's always nice to open. We got Party Thrasher. I opened one earlier. I thought this looked like a Capenna card because of the hat and the suit. Got Wrath of the Skies. This is the 3rd one I've opened. I've got regular foil, retro foil, and now I have EA foil. Nice. The art on that one was particularly nice. So 3 fetches, maybe a chance to get one more, maybe a retro. I want a retro fetch. I think retro fetches will be worth a little more than what they were like in MH2, just because I think it's harder to hit. I haven't seen a single one. In the retro, Ravnica Remastered retro shocks were about one a box, not the same here. Jolted Awake and Hard Evidence MH2 reprint. Got Flare of Duplication, our second flare in this box, and my second Flare of Duplication. Ironic. But anyway, set foil, nice. I haven't seen a blue flare yet. Siege Gang Lieutenant, reprint. Got the Strict Serenade. This is nice. Art by Niels Ham. One of the more popular commander cards, like a play on... I love the art. Swan Song, except this one counters target artifact, creature, planeswalker. Got Fury. Oof, nice. The second, looks like each box has one elemental. I open a Grief or an Endurance, at least 2 elementals. So nice, Fury. Although it being banned in Modern has caused the price to crash a little bit, but still playable in other formats like Legacy and Vintage. Got Genku. I really don't want one of these foils to be spent on an Etched foil commander card, but such is life. You can't choose the hand that you're dealt, at least not with Magic packs, I think. Alright, maybe you can. Oh, this one's first one I'm seeing. This is like Mythic Common, I think. Gavin Verhey was talking about he's on the Pauper community, and he said they're looking at this card and they think they might need to ban it because it's like cranial plating, too powerful, and also all that glitters. Although the mana text on this alien-like thing is a bit harder. It's black and red. So living weapon, when it comes to play, is a germ. Equip creature gets +X+1, where X is the number of artifacts you control, and you can re-equip it. So this one is got potential in Affinity and Pauper. So look out for a banning if there is one. I think Basking Brute Scale is a combo piece. What happens whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on this, you may create a 0/1. So basically, I think there's a way to put counters on stuff, and then you sack. I must read out the combo, but I think this is the combo side of it. Basking Brute Scale. All right, Hex Gold Slith. Let's keep going. Shrieking Drake. See, we get okay. Nothing special. Tune and Narrative. All of them are kind of repeats and around each other. White Orchid Phantom, second one I've opened. Set, it's pretty good. Oh, this is a nice card to pull. This is like a $40 card. Planar next. No, yes, I think so. Because it's every non-basic land type. So, and you can tap to add colorless, and one it's filters. So, yeah, great in lands type cards. Pretty cool. Emperor Bones, interesting card. Beginning of the combat, exile up to 1 target card from your graveyard. You can adapt whenever one or more +1/+1 creatures are put on it. Put a creature card exile with creature bones in the battlefield under control with finality counter. It's nice. It gains haste. Whoa. MH2 Ragavan. Not worth much, but I think in this slot you're able to. It's one of the booster fun ones. Ragavan comes in at 6.8%, so it's nice. It's like you see Ragavan and the Elementals. I think that's the slot where you might be able to find it in. So we got Reggie, Retro Reggie. Got Phyrexian Tower. This is... Oh, Phyrexian Tower is now in Modern. Nice. Nice to get an EA of that. That's it. That's the last pack. So this box only had 3 fetches and a bunch of other stuff. I don't even know what's worth it, but Endurance, that's nice. It's a middling box, I would say. You probably lose a bit of money on this one, but had fun cracking it. Stay tuned for my third one. I didn't crack any... Oh, I was going to say I didn't crack any Eldrazi Titans, but I did get Emrakul, the World Anew, and one special guest, Endurance Fury Ragavan, which is all out of... out of focus. Sorry about that, guys. It's really late here and I got up really early this morning. All right, it's been fun. I'm going to crack one last one and then we're done. Good night. Take care. See you. Bye.